Hi there, my name is Samuel and welcome back to another video, and today we shall finally be talking about my new LEGO Harry Potter Summer 2021 sets, which, while these are incredible, and apologies for the delay, it was honestly not the best timing for me. I wasn't able to make the video, and then there's just things like that. Then I did make it, that I said in the Marrow one, but then it sort of went wrong, and I just, I was like, you know what, I'll go back to how I was doing it. But anyway, we've got some new sets celebrating the 20th anniversary, which we've already taken a look at, the golden minifigures in the card in the corner if you want to check that video out. But without further ado, let's take a look at the set. So starting off, we have set 76386 Hogwarts Polyjuice Potion Mistake, which is a pretty interesting name. It's quite lengthy. Yeah, so that's quite an interesting name. But yeah, this is the Moaning Myrtle's bathroom, and this does contain Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ronald Weasley. But we also have the Crab and Goyle and Cat Hermione disguises, which is pretty interesting. And yeah, this set I think looks really cool. You have like the little stall, then you have like the sinks and the mirrors. I believe those mostly will be mirrors because they can't exactly make a photo reflective, not in the style they do it. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool, and that beam does actually detach to them and reattach to when you put it to the rest of the sets. It does combine, and this actually does open up, as you can see now, with the hinges, which I'm surprised I didn't notice earlier, and that is so you can have the Chamber of Secrets effect, which I really like the look of that. And the Golden Harry minifigure is really good, and this set will be £18, $20 and €20, 217 pieces. This, I think, honestly, is a bargain. It's such a great one. Good minifigures. You get Crab and Goyle, you get the Cat Hermione, and you get like the little build, which I think is really awesome. Then next up, we have 76387 Hogwarts Fluffy Encounter. This had 397 pieces, and this does also contain 4 minifigures: Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Golden Hermione, so it's a bit annoying, but then you technically have 6 characters if you include Fluffy, and the 3 heads of Fluffy, actually no, that'd be 7, and then 397 pieces, £35, $40 and €40. And this set, honestly, I think is most probably, and I've heard this a lot, this is mostly the weakest one of the wave. It just, aesthetically from the outside, it doesn't look that neat, I'm not gonna lie, but I think the old one looks better. Like, it's got some holes, which I get, they don't look bad, but it looks kind of bland, I'm not gonna lie. The rock face, it looks okay, but it's part of this new modular system. Fluffy there does look okay, but I don't like the thing that you rotate his head. It would have been better to have like maybe I don't know, 2 of each head. That would have been potentially better. And the harp I do like, but the fact that we don't have the flute with the printing, which is not had a printed one element for ages, or lightsaber element pole, yeah, and that is kind of annoying. I'm disappointed in that, not gonna lie, but it still looks okay. The interior though is, well, it gets interesting. We've got Fluffy's area, which is really cool. I like the candles. Devil's Snare though, it looks really, I'm not gonna lie, it looks weak. It doesn't really have that many tentacles. Like, the whole place is swarming with them. Like, not the walls, but the floor. And the fact there's literally like 3, and there's nobody one at the back, 3 or 4 most, is kind of disappointing. Then you've got this little room, which I don't really know where it goes. It doesn't really go anywhere. Then you have this other like top room, which I don't really know where that goes either. Like, where does this connect on like this whole new 20th anniversary modular system which they've got for Harry Potter? So that I really hope does work out. I'm hoping it's a lot better than what it looks, because don't get me wrong, it looks a great set. I will definitely get it, but it just doesn't look the best as all of them, if you get what I mean. Then next up, we have 76388 Hogsmeade Village Visit. Now this has 851 pieces, £70, $80 and €80. This again looks absolutely fantastic. This, and that's sort of like the common like reception I've heard from this set. It honestly, it just looks such a good set, and the minifigures are where it really shines. So you get Harry Potter, Dean Thomas, Professor McGonagall with her hair, which, as I always say, I like it when we get their hair and helmet or mask or whatever they wear. If they have those, that is just best way of like making their figures unique. Then we have Madame Rose Murta, Mr. Flume, Mrs. Flume, and Ron, and Anniversary Golden Ron. Which the issue is, Mrs. Flume uses Molly Weasley's head, and Bellatrix is Madame Rose Murta here. So that is really disappointing. Yes, they're like, I get they might be similar, but why? And it's like, I think just heads have got like really downfall lately. Yeah, the build looks really cool. I like the Leaky Cauldron. No, it's not called the Leaky Cauldron, is it? The Hogsmeade building, anyway, it looks really cool. You have that little lamppost, and you have the thing with Sirius Black, which, what are their building names? I can't even find the building names. Okay, so we have Honey Duke's Sweet Shop and the 3 Broomsticks Pub. Sorry, that is what they're called. And I really like the fact, if you look, you can see that Dean Thomas and Harry Potter are using like the butterbeer glass piece, which also is in the Polyjuice Mistake set in green. This one has actually got like a little white top as the frost, which is pretty interesting. Now this is where it gets really incredible. 76389 Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets. Now this has got 1,176 pieces, £130, $130 and €140. The price is absolutely screwy. This should be £110 maximum, really. And now this has another great haul, right? But this isn't an issue. This is actually using the battle from a Chamber of Secrets when he learns that he can actually speak to snakes. So that is quite interesting, the fact that they've included that here. They've actually done something completely different, which honestly, I really like the look of that. So yeah, that is really nice. Yeah, these little cereal boxes, which is quite weird anyway. The Chamber of Secrets, this is where it gets incredible. I've always wanted the original one, so getting it here, I think is fantastic. Like, genuinely, I really like the Chamber of Secrets there. It just looks absolutely amazing. You have the Pyro Warrior, Pyro Whipper, one of the two, like the heads for Ninjago, really awesome. The head looks great, and yeah, it has the slide, which in the modular system, we can't move the classroom, which I do wish the classroom had like the chandelier that like Neville gets stuck on. That would have been pretty cool to have, and maybe a couple more of the pixies, but still they look okay. But yeah, the door though, I'm not exactly sure where the door's going to go, and it does have some technique, so maybe it can go to the other one. But yeah, this, I think, is genuinely a really good set, and this will probably be the first one I'm going to get. I hope to get it in June, maybe, but who knows with all Ninjago and the endgame sets coming out and everything like that. And we skip 90 and 91, which is the calendar, and the big £250 set, which, or $2 set, and that is supposedly going to be like a Harry Potter buildable accessory. It's most probably not going to be Green Got, so it might be like Harry's glass sleeves, UCS Dobby sock, which is an ongoing like meme in the community, and I don't think Lego have understood the joke there if we get it, but be honest, it would be quite funny. We then have the 763 and 92 Hogwarts Wizard chest. Now this is really interesting. 876 pieces, £65, $6 and €70. Now the price again is absolutely marked up. This should be £55, £60 at most, but it looks fantastic. I'm not a chess person. I've never played chess. I don't even like card games. I only learnt like basic card games 2 years ago, and it was 2 years ago, and my brain was already confused. So chess, oh my days, I feel like my brain literally would explode. But this, it looks good. Like, it looks bland, but in the sense it perfectly fits what it is. And I don't get why it doesn't have Krill and it has Snape. But anyway, it's okay, the figure bit there. But no, honestly, I think the build looks great. I'm not sure where this is going to go, but still, to me, it looks an absolute fantastic set, and I can't wait to add it to the collection. And getting like the Harry Potter minifigures in their iconic outfits from that scene is really cool. Though, yeah, Ron doesn't have the horse, I don't think, or it's not as big with the one that he falls off of, and he sort of nearly sacrifices himself. So it's interesting. And then you got Harry with, like, I really hope it had the rip. I know it would have been cool to have it without, but that's also another thing for the future. Like, if we wanted to get the red jumper, this is the only set we could get it with the rip. So technically, if we have another red jumper, it shouldn't have it. Therefore, it'll be good. But then we know how it went with Obi-Wan Starfighter, don't we? Then we have 763, 93, Harry Potter and Hermione Granger. I was right. Ant-Man, this is like that. Those bigger figures, but absolutely amazing. Instantly, Ant-Man, Giant Man even, and Galactus, they will look absolutely incredible. Or maybe the Monitor or Anti-Monitor actually would make more sense. But these, honestly, I think these look absolutely fantastic. I know they've had a bit of a mixed reception, but for me, I just think, yeah, I know they're not going to fit him sort of like a chessboard, but I don't care about that. They just look great, but I genuinely love the idea, and you can see it on screen now. The posability is basically a minifigure. I'd love to see if they got like the ratchet joints and like the neck joint as they actually do on the minifigures, and maybe have technique for the neck. But be interesting. The cape though, I'm not exactly a big fan of. I don't know. It's like sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't. Like, I'm not really sure on that. And the heads do look a bit weird, like the bottom part, and Harry can see some grey sticking through. But nevertheless, it does look okay, I think. But yeah, these honestly look really cool. And the ones are like, actually in a photo I've just found that it is technic pins for the hands. So yeah, these I really genuinely like. I think it's going to be an incredible set. Next, we have 763 and 94, Fawkes Dumbledore's a Phoenix, which I know another thing in the community going around, that is one of the most saddest names. It's really bad. Like, Fawkes Dumbledore's Phoenix. It's like, what are we going to get? The child, baby Yoda. Like, what are we going to be getting? It's quite funny, just a name. It's like, Harry Potter fans would know its faults, but yeah, this looks really cool. And yes, it is in the same vein as Hedwig, which this is only £35, which I thought this would be dearer. So that is fantastic. $40 and €40. This honestly looks incredible. It looks much better than Hedwig. Like, Hedwig, I thought was fantastic. I was a bit skeptical at the beginning, but this looks really cool. Though you can see the hinge, which I thought was another element, but hey, you can still see the hinge on like its front like fluff part, which is a bit annoying. But nevertheless, looking at the wings, they look absolutely fantastic. Like, seriously, this looks great, and the Dumbledore figure is there as well. So that is really awesome. And then we have the 763 and 95 Hogwarts Flying Lesson. First flying lessons round, which we thought this could be a moment set, but nevertheless, this is still really cool. 264 pieces, £28, $30 and €30. This looks really cool. You get the anniversary of Professor Quirrell, which should have been Snape. I get why Quirrell there, but Snape was the one seeing stuff, so it doesn't exactly make sense. We have Madame Hooch with the proper hairpiece, which is really nice. We have Draco Malfoy and Neville Longbottom with the Remember Orb, which is really cool. I really like that element. That is really cool. Again, this is maybe a bit of a weaker design. Like, don't get me wrong, I like it. I think it looks great, but it's a bit plain on the outside. Nevertheless, though, I still really like it. And of course, I will get it. I'm a Harry Potter collector. But yeah, this, I think does look cool. I like the trophy that says James Potter and Gryffindor. You have all the trophies. I like the fact they used the paddle piece as one of the trophies. And yeah, it looks really cool. The brooms. And I really also like the fact that they've added the statue as well. So that is pretty interesting. And it's weird to see that you can sort of move that around. Like, looking at the photos, I'm not exactly, oh yeah, because you can have like the columns stacked and then not stacked. It'd be interesting to see where this goes with like the overall Hogwarts display, because we're not exactly sure where it's gonna go. But then there you can see it on the screen now. Those are all of the sets. Honestly, I think these look absolutely incredible. Like, they look really fantastic sets. I really like this wave. I think the golden minifigures, as you can see on the screen now, look really good. And there's also like a collectible card, but I'm not sure how many there's gonna be, but it doesn't actually tell you what one you're gonna get. So if it's a great haul, it's not gonna be like you don't know until you've opened it. YouTubers review it, whoever, you see what 3. It's not like that. There's mostly gonna be like Vivio, which means you could potentially buy all these sets and not get them all. So hopefully, if you know a friend or someone, you'll be able to like trade them between you and stuff, which at the minute you use antibacterial wipes and all of that because of how things are. But yeah, this I think is a really good wave. I really think the only thing missing for me, I guess the 2 things, Troll on the Loose and like the final battle, the final duel set, I think those are definitely missed. But nevertheless, I think this is a really good wave. I know it's had mixed reception, but from me, in my opinion, it's great. The fluffy set is probably my least favourite because it just looks really bland, and the Devil's Sneer I really wanted, and the fact that it looks quite dire is a bit of an issue. So yeah, what do you think of this Harry Potter wave? Do you like it? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and until tomorrow's video, I'll see you there. Bye for now.